And after that, in every era was the true champion. Alexander is in this era champion, and he stands right there, up there.
Usyk would have done in your era, the era of Lennox Lewis, Riddick Bowe, Evander Holyfield, Mike Tyson. How do you think he would have done against you and your contemporaries?
I would have to compare him to Evander Holyfield, and I think he would have done very well.
In the world of boxing, experts and analysts often make bold predictions. And lately, some have labeled Oleksandr Usyk as unbeatable. Many heavyweight contenders believe they've figured out the secret to defeating him: powerful punches, quick footwork, and an unshakable strategy. But then there's Usyk, a fighter who doesn't just step into the ring. He orchestrates a masterclass, systematically dismantling his opponents, outthinking and outmaneuvering them, while redefining the sport with every round.
I respect this guy because I think it's very tough my opponent.
I would have liked to see Tyson a little bit more, aggressive and go after Usyk a bit more because, he won the first fight. So it's up to Tyson to go after him and make sure he wins the second fight.
I know it's a bold claim, so let's turn to those with the expertise and credentials to back up their insights.
Confirmed that he's the true champion. He's the true champion. He beat everyone.
Where does he rank, man, amongst the greatest? Because he's definitely cemented his name.
There is Muhammad Ali, the greatest of all time.
Tyson Fury made me strong. Tyson Fury continue.
For starters, Usyk has the kind of stamina that could break a marathon runner. Seriously, he looks fresher in the 12th round than most fighters do.
Muhammad Ali in his prime isn't here today. So,
just lastly, Michael, good performance there from Tyson. Many people did have it close. Where do you think he goes next?
Tyson?
Yeah. Anthony Joshua fight, maybe?
He could pack Wembley with an Anthony Joshua fight for sure. I think Triple D and Usyk could put 90,000 in Wembley because that's a good fight.
And then there's his footwork. Oh, his brilliant, soul-crushing footwork. Opponents spend more time trying to catch Usyk than actually landing punches. It's like chasing smoke, and just when they think they've trapped him, he's already 3 steps ahead, striking from angles that seem almost impossible. Honestly, someone should check if he's playing 4D chess while everyone else is still figuring out.
I really want to be here for that fight, and I don't know. You've probably heard it a few times, but I fought Usyk. I think he's a phenomenal fighter, and I think he's got a great team around him. Honestly, and you're only as good as your team. I think he's got a really good team around him. After being in the ring with him, studying him, still studying him now, I think that he's the one to edge it. Probably because I've experienced his ring generalship and ring craft on 2 occasions, and I think he's top tier.
Anthony Joshua has shared his thoughts on the much-anticipated showdown between Tyson Fury and Oleksandr Usyk, offering his prediction for the heavyweight clash. Having faced both men in the ring, Joshua believes Usyk's intelligence, technique, and experience give him the edge. While Fury's size and power make him a formidable opponent, Joshua sees Usyk's ability to outthink and outmaneuver his rivals as a potential game-changer. He highlighted Usyk's unique style and relentless work ethic as key factors that make him a tough puzzle to crack. However, Joshua also acknowledged that Fury's unpredictability and mental toughness could present a serious challenge for Usyk.
He's not like motivated for me, but Tyson is a great opponent. Big man, is a tough boxer. He's a good man.
But let's not overlook his ring IQ. We're not just talking about basic hit and don't get hit smarts. Usyk operates on an entirely different level. He spends the first 2 rounds downloading his opponent's entire strategy, and by the 3rd, he's already running circles around them, both literally and figuratively.
Well, he didn't use it the first fight. He was the lightest he's ever been.
Was he flabby or was he good? I think it doesn't. I think right there he's gonna use. If he's in good shape, yeah, he's gonna use his body.
Try to lean on him. What can you do when someone leans on you? Hit him in the balls?
The thing is that Usyk boxes really good angles, but it's gonna be for 12 rounds. It's gonna be hard to fucking. It's gonna be tiring.
But also tiring for Fury because all the extra weight.
Yeah, but he's got the experience. He's got the. Yeah, if he's in good shape, it doesn't matter about the weight. If he's in good shape, he's gonna be here.
Boxing trainer Robert Garcia highlighted Fury's tendency to lean on his opponents. making them carry his weight and gradually draining their energy over the rounds. He advised that Usyk should avoid getting drawn into those physical exchanges, instead relying on the referee to step in and break them up. This strategy could be vital for Usyk, given his smaller size and his reliance on speed and agility rather than raw
in
power.
my opinion. But yeah, it's just what it. Fury had great success in the fight, but he just switched off. He gave too many away. We're almost doing a little jig, yeah.
While Fury relies on his sheer size to dominate, Usyk's footwork and angles offer a compelling counter. Experts like Shane McGuigan have praised Usyk's ability to create openings and exploit angles, even against larger opponents. McGuigan emphasized that Usyk's success hinges on maintaining a high tempo and steering clear of Fury's efforts to slow the fight down. By staying nimble and unpredictable, Usyk has the potential to neutralize Fury's size advantage and control the pace of the fight.
Eddie's talking shit. Of course he can. Yeah, I mean, he's 23 fights. He's been an undisputed in 2 weights, and he's beaten everyone that's put in front of him.
The tempo of the fight will be another crucial factor. Usyk is known for his relentless work rate and ability to maintain it across all rounds, unlike Deontay Wilder, who relied more on power than volume. Usyk's strategy is built on constant movement and sustained pressure. McGuigan highlighted that Fury could struggle to keep up with Usyk's output, potentially forcing him into an uncomfortable pace. This could prove critical in the later rounds, where fatigue might become a significant factor for the larger Fury.
The way Usyk just kind of dismissed it was just like, yeah, okay, you're next. Mr. Excellency, make this fight. I just loved it. Like, why would anyone think that Usyk was afraid to make that fight? I get Dubois, there's so much money there. You're talking $100 million.
Beyond the physical battle, the mental chess match between Fury and Usyk is just as compelling. Fury is a master of psychological warfare, often unsettling his opponents long before they step into the ring. However, Usyk's discipline and unwavering focus make him a difficult target for such tactics. Boxing analyst Teddy Atlas has praised Usyk's mental toughness, calling him one of the greatest winners the sport has ever seen. According to Atlas, Usyk's ability to adapt and flawlessly execute a winning strategy is one of his biggest strengths. This mental resilience could be a key factor in helping Usyk stay composed and in control throughout the fight.
Performance this time, a heavier Tyson Fury. What did you actually make of his performance this time out?
I thought he was more active with his jab, and he probably, in hindsight, probably should have tried a little more of the he has a good one too. One pop up.
Usyk's southpaw stance presents yet another challenge for Fury, adding a layer of complexity to the fight. His ability to create tricky angles can make it difficult for Fury to establish his jab, a key weapon in his arsenal. Boxing analyst Teddy Atlas emphasized that for Usyk, it's not just about being a southpaw, but about using that stance strategically to disrupt Fury's rhythm and create openings. Usyk's movement to his right, exploiting gaps in Fury's defense, could prove to be a game changer.
Disappointed with that. The way they judged that, to me, it was a little bit too wide. I personally thought it was a lot closer than that. I wouldn't have given it the way they give it Usyk. I just thought he did really, really well.
Both fighters have demonstrated exceptional durability throughout their careers. Fury has endured devastating knockdowns from Wilder and still come out on top, while Usyk has proven his resilience against power punchers like Anthony Joshua. However, questions remain about how Usyk will cope with Fury's sheer size and physicality over 12 rounds, especially given Fury's history of dominating larger opponents. On the other hand, Fury's recent performance against Francis Ngannou has raised concerns about his vulnerability. Some analysts believe that Usyk's speed and precision could exploit defensive weaknesses that Ngannou may have exposed.
He did really, really well. Tyson. He did way better than the first time. So that deserved to be a 1-1, and we should have a trilogy on our hands. So I'm a bit upset for Tyson. I'm a bit upset, obviously, for all of his fans, his family.
As the fight approaches, opinions among boxing experts remain divided. McGuigan favors Usyk to edge out a close decision, highlighting his relentless output and movement as key factors. He predicts that Usyk's volume and sustained pressure could earn him the win on points. However, Tim Bradley remains skeptical of Usyk's place among the all-time greats, arguing that a single victory over Fury wouldn't be enough to cement that legacy. Still, Bradley acknowledges Usyk's technical brilliance and discipline, qualities that make him a formidable opponent in any fight.
He used his size and reach and everything. Usyk is like a machine, though. He's just got a big battery that never stops.
The Fury-Usyk showdown is shaping up to be a battle for the ages. It's more than just a fight. It's a collision of styles, strategies, and legacies. Whether Fury imposes his sheer physicality or Usyk outmaneuvers him with surgical precision, one thing is certain: this fight promises to be a tactical masterpiece that will leave a lasting mark on boxing history. Fans are eagerly anticipating what could be one of the sport's defining moments. Usyk may not be a knockout artist like Fury or Deontay Wilder, but he doesn't need a single punch to end the night. Instead, he systematically breaks opponents, down over 12 rounds, shot by calculated shot, until they start questioning why they ever laced up gloves. It's not brute force, it's precision. He doesn't just hit to hurt, he hits to dismantle, stripping away his opponent's will to fight with every expertly placed blow.
Where do you think Fury goes from here? There's other great fights for him out there, you know. It really depends on Fury, whether he wants to continue or if he wants to fight on.
Let's talk about Usyk's mindset. He walks into the ring like he's arriving at a family barbecue, calm, collected, and completely unfazed, while other fighters are busy hyping themselves up, trying to look intimidating. Meanwhile, Usyk is over there smiling like he's about to shake your hand. Spoiler alert, that smile? It's the look of a man who already knows he's about to dismantle you. No trash talk, no theatrics, just pure, unshakable confidence. And if you think you can intimidate him, good luck. You could set off fireworks in his corner and he wouldn't flinch. His mental toughness is impenetrable, a fortress no amount of mind games can crack. His focus is so razor-sharp, it's unsettling. Try to stare him down, and he just looks right back, as if to say, "Are we done pretending, or should I start now?" Then there's his preparation. Usyk doesn't just train, he lives, breathes, and probably even dreams boxing. His regimen is borderline obsessive. He's not just sharpening his punches, he's studying your every move, every habit, every tiny flaw you don't even realize you have. By the time he steps into the ring, he's already fought you 100 times in his head and won every single one. So who's going to beat him? Some flashy up-and-comer with an inflated record and overconfidence? Please. A big bruiser banking on one lucky punch? Adorable. Usyk doesn't give you lucky moments. He takes them away, one calculated step at a time. Even the greats know better than to underestimate him. You can have all the size, power, and hype in the world, but against Usyk, that's like bringing a water pistol to a flamethrower fight.